For this video, we're talking about estimating the square roots of non-perfect squares, and our example we're given is we're asked to estimate the square root of 14.5. So when we're trying to estimate non-perfect squares, we need to think about what numbers are perfect squares. So a perfect square is a number that has another number that multiplies by itself to give you that number. That sounds complicated, so I'm going to give you an example. 25 is a perfect square because 5 times 5 equals 25. So 14.5 is between which two perfect squares? Well, when we're thinking about perfect squares, it's again a number that multiplies by itself. So we could just sort of go through what 1 times 1 is 1, 2 times 2 is 4, 3 times 3 is 9, 4 times 4 is 16, and then there we go, we've got our numbers because 14.5 is bigger than 9 but smaller than 16. So if we're talking about the square root of 14.5, it would be between the square root of 9 and the square root of 16. Okay? But the square root of 9 and the square root of 16 have just number answers. The square root of 9 is 3 because 3 times 3 is 9, and the square root of 16 is 4 because 4 times 4 is 16. So the square root of 14.5 should be somewhere between 3 and 4. If we want to narrow down our estimate a little bit farther, we can think about, is 14.5 closer to 16 or closer to 9? And we're like, well, it's closer to 16. So 14.5 is closer to 16 than 9. And the square root of 16 is 4. The square root of 14.5 should be closer to 4 than 3. Okay? So in summary, the square root of 14.5 is between 3 and 4, and it's going to be closer to 4.